Okay.
Challenge, Tony. Boom. The gauntlet has been dropped. Uh-oh. See something?
Over there, over there.
I see
Hey,
something.
there we go.
Yeah, what was it? Old settings?
I had old settings. I don't know why.
The old fart.
Yep.
Shit's
Hey, look
outdated,
who we
son.
have. Look who decided to show up.
Hey. Hey, I'm glad you changed the time on your fucking old grandfather's Winchester clock and shit, and glad you sprung the clock 1
I
hour
was
ahead.
busy watching the homework, man.
Oh, shit.
Yeah? Which one? The homework or the extra credit?
Homework. I watched the extra credit a couple days ago.
Yeah. All right, we're live.
We're live, then. Here we go. No problem.
Do it.
Hit the
All right, here we
music,
go.
son.
Hey, bitch.
You're getting off to an early start, Tony.
Shit. I'm all messed up.
Hi, I'm Vernon Wells, and you're listening to the Bad Boys Podcast. And just remember one little thing. You don't listen, I know where you live.
So cool. I love that, man. That is awesome. The fact that he was in the movie Road Warrior, you know, and he gets to do that for us, it's awesome. We lost Harley's video feed, by the way.
Huh.
So,
Yeah, he just dropped off.
yeah,
There
it was
we go.
weird because I'm like on the
Uh-oh.
you know, one side of the screen. He's leaning to the other and looked like we were both resting our heads together. It was very sweet. And now look, he's gone. So and I don't know what happened to him. But yes,
I mean,
we are. Oh,
hear me?
yeah. Okay. Just your feed's like taking a while, huh?
Yeah. Well, I just turned on the computer and just logged in, and so I
It's
got to
groggy.
turn the Wi-Fi off and got to rub my left nipple and get this shit going.
I hear you. It's all good.
It's like a process.
But we're glad you can join us. And yes. Oh,
So am I.
Robert's calling us live. Very unprofessional. Hold on. This should be good. Hello, sir. We are good. We're live. Yeah. Say hello to Tony and Harley. We're live. Awesome. All right. Thank you. Later. That was the head honcho, Mr. Ken Norris of knrnfm.com.
Yep.
You are listening to the Bad Boys Podcast here live on Sunday night. It's the True Detective finale, so we're going to do this podcast really quick. 'Cause I got to go. I got to watch it. Micro Machine.
I'm up to date too on the show. So
Is that right?
yeah,
Okay. Now tell me how great it is. Go ahead.
it's not great.
Oh,
but it's
get out of here. Stop
very
talking.
good.
You're an ass.
It's
I don't wanna
not
talk to you.
great. It's very
Yes, it is
good.
great. No, you're wrong.
No, it's
That's
not
where
great.
you're wrong. No, you're wrong.
Oh,
No,
what was
stop
I
talking.
say?
We're doing our intros first. Hold on.
Ramblings of McConaughey. When
You
early,
of all people should love someone rambling
Nah,
on
it's
and
too
on
much.
and on.
I'm like this. When he starts fucking going off on his shit, I just check the fuck out. I can't keep up with him.
FCP, what do we do when Harley starts rambling?
What? I'm waking up now. What?
Yeah, he ain't even listening to you, bitch.
Motherfucker. All right, here we go. Okay, like I was saying, I'm your host, Fonzo. Joining me as always, the man with
The
no
hater?
taste. Hater of the Year award.
The interrupter, the hater, Harley Martin coming at you.
Joining us, and right out the posse is.
Tony, aka MCP.
What's going on, fellas? We've been fucking up on the intros as of late, so I think we got it going on. This tonight is technically our 200th episode because
Right. Yeah.
first time we're all on together.
Yeah.
Last week we had an experiment. It's fair to say that the ladies they did all right, huh? What do you say, Harley?
Considering they've never met each other in person. Well, at least,
Amy and Laney have.
Yeah. And none of them have any of them ever done a podcast before?
Amy had done
Amy
too.
has.
Already. Yeah.
Well, she's been on the show.
No. She's been on the podcast. Yeah.
Oh, okay, right on. So, well, then, anyways, thanks for sharing on my point. But yeah, I thought they did well.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. And we just hope Tony can make it through the whole episode without dying on us.
Yeah.
There's a
On the
little
last leg.
he's having a little how do you say tummy problems?
gastrointestinal technical difficulties.
But you're all electronic and shit. How does that even happen?
Well, you know, when you spill
How can you
beer
get
on your
sick?
electronics, it's not always the good thing.
Okay, so is beer worse than water on your wires and gadgets and gears and
Yeah, I need
stuff?
to update my wires and my motherboard.
Or at least like completely lost. Why don't you go ahead and explain? Because it's part of your weekend, sir.
Oh yeah, kind of. Well, it's like 4 weeks ago, I started noticing that whenever I drink beer, I get this pain in my stomach, and so I stopped drinking beer for a couple weeks, trying to
I
notice
remember you
if I.
talking about this, like certain
Right.
beers.
Well,
you give it-
yesterday, Jeff came back into town earlier last week for a wedding, and then we
Shout
hung
out to
out
Jeff,
yesterday.
bro.
Shout
Yeah,
out to
Jeff Pro Skull. And we hung out.
I met him
Went
in my
to,
draws once.
we went to some breweries up here in North County.
Yeah.
One in San Marcos, Lost Abbey. That's a poppin' place, man. It was cool. But they give you the little, the tasters,
Right,
and and I had a couple of those. I was fine, and I had to come back home because I was also taking care of my sister's new puppy.
Wow.
And then I started getting pain again, man. It's like, yeah, right in the pit of my stomach. It's just pain, and then so I was like, all right, I'm already feeling pain, whatever. So I go back out and I drink another pint of beer. Well, actually, I drank it. 'Cause
Booyah!
I was trying to get Lainey to see if she could like some beer. She didn't like it, so I'm like, fine, I'll drink it. I'm already feeling pain. I'm going to the doctor on Monday. I might as well give him some symptoms. So, but man, I was out of commission yesterday, and then most of today. I went to basketball this morning, and like halfway through, my stomach just started hurting. And
So, well, after you drink, you're getting
yeah,
pain.
well after I drank. Yeah, it was weird. I went to the bathroom, scared some kids because we're at the Boys and Girls Club. And yeah.
Yakking away, huh?
Yeah, it was weird. It's
Oh,
definitely.
you're puking.
No, I'm not puking. I
Oh.
wasn't puking. I tried to go, solve it using the other end.
Oh.
Poor little kids. There's only one bathroom in there, and they're kids, and they don't like to change in the locker room. So they have this line waiting out of the toilet
Oh my
because they all
gosh.
want to go use the toilet to change.
You over here busting ass, fucking
Yeah.
diarrhea over here. And
Yeah.
kids are
Hey,
all-
Tony, have you ever Google searched pancreatitis?
No.
Okay.
Not yet. Ask me again in like a minute.
Yeah, Google pancreatitis.
He's
It can
downloading
be
it as
very serious.
He's downloading.
But
it
it's
on the
it's
mainframe right
typically
now.
related to people that have drank a lot and very, very heavily for a long time. But I think alcohol can bring on.
Does him drinking other people's drink count? That's drinking a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
He does finish everyone's drink, so
Yeah.
So
Or
anyway.
gallstones.
yeah. Oh,
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. So I'll go tomorrow. And they'll
Anyways,
probably-
yeah, you said you're going to the doctor's on Monday?
Yeah, tomorrow.
Yeah, that's probably something they'll probably be able to help you with.
Yeah.
Is there any other symptoms besides abdominal pain?
Yeah, my poop's yellow. You should see their reaction.
you don't even drop a sound or anything? How about a warning? I want to know what the sound that he has.
Yellow poop is what it is.
Now that's one big pile of yellow poop.
That is one big pile of shit.
Yellow poop.
Hey, have you guys heard that SoundCloud song with my man Goldblum from Jurassic Park? Him laughing, his laugh song.
No,
I've seen it. I
I
haven't
sent
heard
it
it
to you,
though.
Harley, you jackass.
I didn't get it.
Oh, you know what? I copied the link. I never sent it. My bad.
Oh,
But you know
and
what?
I'm the jackass.
Of course, but
He
but
said,
don't,
but of course.
but don't worry, MCP. He's the man of finding stuff like that on the fly, on the quickness. So, but while he's doing that, Harley, why don't you tell us about your weekend, sir?
Mine was pretty chill. Chris came down. We hung out with the girls.
What a picture of beautiful like background of you guys. Somewhere you guys were at hanging out.
Is it the Laugh remix?
Yes. Sorry to cut you off, Harley, but you gotta listen to this. You know, you being a big Goldblum fan. Big
Oh
Jurassic-
yeah. No, I'm digging it. I'm all aboard.
It's the scene in the helicopter. You know, where they're talking to each other, kind of getting to know each other.
Oh yeah. When he does the water thing. Oh no, that's in
yes.
the van.
Oh no, that's in the car. But he's got that very unique laugh in the
Yeah.
helicopter.
He's being charming as fuck in the helicopter.
Okay. Oh, he's got video for us too. There you go.
Boy, look at fucking MCP. His
Always
eyes are.
making it happen. Well, this is for anyone that's watching too. I mean, that nobody's watching, but
Oh, but I can't. I gotta go on the KNRN. Hold on.
oh, you can't hear?
So you
no, I
two,
can hear, but I can't see.
big
nothing.
up dinosaur.
Oh, okay.
If he's gonna overlay it over.
Oh.
He's playing the video too. So, but I mean, you know the scene where they're in the helicopter. Are you playing it, Tony?
Could be.
I don't hear audio.
Let me check.
I mean, I have the site muted, but I'm thought.
Hopefully,
I know my man Harley would appreciate this. I was like, you know what, this is pretty funny. Tony's got it. He's gonna be singing it all day now. Pretty good, huh?
So you two, dig up
Chill, man.
dinosaurs?
Chill, you.
Right?
Like when I'm riding in a helicopter.
You know? Or you about to make love to your lady friend, you know? Turn the candles on, let my man
oh,
go.
that's just gonna get played tonight, baby. About an hour and a half.
But you gotta laugh like him, too. Isn't that awesome?
That's good stuff.
That's pretty funny.
That's why the internet was invented right there, folks.
Yeah, no shit.
Sorry, Harley, you were saying?
Nothing. I mean, we just had a chill weekend. We didn't do much. Trying to think.
She get second gear, she said.
Oh yeah. She's such a fucking pussy when it comes to motorcycles, though. Like Tony, do you remember what? She's in the shower. She can't hear me. Do you remember when you learned how to ride a motorcycle?
Yeah.
And how long were you on the bike before you were like getting up through the gears and turning and stuff?
Like 10 seconds?
Yeah, she literally spent 20 minutes just riding in first gear.
You were one impatient person.
And then turning around and then driving like a quarter of a mile in first gear and then coming to a stop and then turning around while dragging your feet and then going in first gear.
Just
I'm
trying to
like,
get comfortable with it first.
yeah, shit. And I'm like, go ahead, but she's 39 years old. Never been on a motorcycle in her life.
I'm
And,
sorry. I'm sorry. There's the elephant in the room. For some reason, the lighting is shade, or for some reason, it looks like Harley's got the reverse Hitler mustache going.
He always has that.
Okay.
No, yeah, I
Okay,
know.
It's just more. I don't know what it is
Yeah,
about
it
this.
looks
Maybe
like Chapulín or like a Cantinflas mustache.
you
Like
gotta pull up that picture because you won't know what we're talking about. But you know what I mean?
It's even worse in the camera.
Yes.
doesn't
It's
look
the
like
lighting and the shade. It's
this.
just
I know
like
it is the lighting. I get like this weird thing.
you're rocking the reverse Hitler stash, homie. Even your mustache is racist. Even his mustache wants to go away from his mouth. I don't know. Sorry, you were talking, and I was just like, his mustache. It's weird.
So literally last week she was like, "Yeah, okay, that's good. I'm done for the day." And I'm like, "You're done for the day? We've been on it for like 15 minutes, and all you did was drive around in first gear."
I'm Mexican Harley
Did
right
you
there.
literally Google reverse Hitler, Matt? Hitler?
No,
Yes,
that's
yes,
Cantinflas.
Google that. No, now Tony, you gotta Google
Now I've gotta-
reverse Hitler mustache.
Reverse Hitler mustache.
Harley, real quick, what do you think is gonna?
Oh, it is pre-filled in my search in the Google. I typed reverse Hitler and it filled in mustache.
Shut the fuck up. Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
That's awesome.
Oh man, what do we get? What's the first image that we get? Go ahead, Harley. What the? What in the
Just
hell?
bad mustaches. That's all.
Dude, I don't know what. Look at that dude with the beard, homie. Like reverse Hitler stash. See, I ain't the only one. Look at that.
Yeah, yeah.
That just looks like Albert. Look at homeboy. Look at this dude right
Motherfucker
here.
was rocking a mustache when he was like 12.
Seriously, craziness.
Here you go.
All right. What? Look at the homeboy right
It's a
there.
forehead stash.
Is that? He's got a mustache on his forehead.
Oh, that's painted. That's Photoshop.
That no. Zoom in.
Oh, is
That's
it
a-
really?
That's a mugshot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna
Like,
say that's
homeboy probably like usually slicks it back, but like
he
doesn't have
shaved
time.
everything but that generic
Right.
mustache
But
look.
it looks like a mustache. Why is Jordan on there?
You want to gamble?
Oh yeah, Jordan did have one time. He had a Hitler stash.
There's me.
Yeah,
Right?
it's like- yeah. There's Hitler. Watch. Look at Jordan's Hitler stash. Look, it was in that commercial, I think. I think got Barack Obama. That guy ruined that mustache for everybody now, huh? No one can
Yep.
ever use that.
Yeah, no, you're right.
How
Absolutely.
powerful is that, though?
Yeah, no, you're right.
I mean, like
I mean,
Harley right now. Harley's ruining that mustache. Now nobody can do that.
Because I'm a fucking villain.
You should just get a monocle and finish the whole look.
Oh yeah.
Arr! He sounded like he's doing the laugh now. Can you sample that laugh, Tony? Can you get that laugh now? We don't have a laugh. That should be our new laugh track, Tony.
I have a laugh track, but it's
No. We need Goldblum laugh track now.
Sure, we need a Goldblum laugh track.
We need that laugh track, and then we need De Niro from Cape Fear in the theater. You know what I'm talking about? You know.
Oh yeah. I
Tony.
bet you can YouTube that scene.
Oh yeah, easily. Tony, you know what I'm talking about?
It's not familiar.
Oh boy, I'm gonna have to make that extra credit. Fucking Cape
Speaking
Fear.
of which, we'll talk about it. But anyways, yeah. So this weekend, I was like, all week we were talking about she's gonna ride again. The weather's gonna be nice on Saturday, but Sunday it's gonna fucking start raining again. So she was like all pumped and got ready, and we went out to the same place, and she immediately started riding in first gear again. And I was like, what the fuck is going on here? And I'm just like sitting in the car listening to music kind of thing, you know. And then I go, hey, babe, you can go into the other gears. I don't know, I'm getting comfortable. And I'm like,
what's the fastest you can go on
first gear out?
Yeah. What's the fastest you can go in first gear?
Well, she wasn't even going fast. I mean,
right.
You could probably redline it into 20 miles an hour.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
But
Right.
I mean, at the speed she was going, I could have jogged along with her, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And so finally, I go,
Little Mac style.
I stepped in the second gear. She's like, "Fuck you." That's her favorite thing, is just tell me to fuck off.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's like a sign of a healthy relationship long term. I'm not real sure, but that's all she does. Tell me.
It
to
works
fuck
for
off.
us, so we've been friends.
Yeah. So we've been doing this for a while. So she comes back and she's like, "I went into first gear. Are you happy? Or second gear? Are you happy?" And I was like, "Great, keep on going." And then like 2 more laps, she's like, "Okay, I'm done for the day." And I'm like, so she literally wants to ride for like 10 minutes once a week.
Why don't you get one of those sidecars?
And then you can shift forward.
Yeah. I said, so what are we gonna get, like 1 gear a week? I mean, because by the time you use all the gears, you'll be like 50 years old, babe. It's like, what the fuck? So
charming, this guy.
Yeah. She always calls me a romantic.
Yeah, it shows.
Yes.
Romantic off. There we go.
So anyways, that was my weekend.
So Tony brought up this. Look at him. Can you hear it, Tony?
Yeah, I gotta plug in for that.
We'll let Tony and take in. Look at him, my man's fucking big ass stogie. Look at him. People behind him just fucking levitate like this.
Okay, then
I'm out.
quit as your son.
See, isn't that the greatest laugh track right there, Harley? Wouldn't that be great? Every time you drop a joke, tell me you don't want to hear just De Niro busting up like that, right? It's your mission. It's your mission on the podcast to get him cracking up. Great. What do you think, Tony? Good.
It's good. Between the two, we can have a laugh track.
Can you think of another another movie laugh that you can think of that just kind of reminds you of, or just
not offhand, but I mean, you know,
right. Joker's laugh. Heath Ledger's Joker.
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh yeah.
I always think of that one.
Okay. The one in the beginning when he's going into that meeting with all the guys. Yeah.
Well, I literally sampled the Joker's pre-recorded laugh when he at the end. Spoiler alert, falls, and he's got the little box that goes.
Yeah, that one too.
I sampled that, and I'll literally put that in like mixes.
Yeah.
Like I'll be playing the dance music, and I'll just like.
Does anybody get it?
No.
People suck.
Nobody ever hears it. I only make my mixes for me. So what the fuck?
Oh, no wonder. I would hear it, Harley. I'd give you the thumbs up.
Of course.
Dance to it.
I'd give them. I'd be dancing. I'd give him the big fucking Mega Force thumb kiss. I'd be the only one in the dance floor, and he'd be the only one DJing. I'm like, right here, pal.
Yeah, right. DJing. What the fuck? You think there's multiple people DJing?
Sometimes, right?
So, anyways, what about you? What'd you do this weekend, partner?
Oh man, I'm taking this course for work to like progress tech levels.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, so I was just telling Tony I was trying to do some of it tonight, like these 2 modules to finish this quiz, and my computer was acting so fucking slow. I couldn't even do it. I was trying to open another page to go back because it's open book. Even the final's open book, which is really cool. But it's all audio, so you have to go back to all the objective, all the different programs, and then click on the one that just to review. But the other window wouldn't play. I'd go back to the other screen. My fucking quiz was gone, so I had to wait for the pinwheel to finish, and it was just super goddamn slow. I didn't even finish. So I'm taking notes in my badass Ninja Turtle notebook right there. So and because I don't have a printer, so this is my printer. So I'm just taking mad notes, yo. And,
There you go.
Damn.
But I have to keep pausing the fucking thing, I might have to just go to your house one day, Tony, and print out all the review or the quizzes, so I can do it that way. But before that, so that's just been during the week. But today was such a nice day. We went out to breakfast, and it was we haven't gone to breakfast in a long time with everybody. We're like, let's see how the kids do. They get very impatient. The coloring books, the little pages they give you the coloring, and the crayons don't ever last too long. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so we were like, man, we better bring that food quick because there's not enough sugar packets, jelly packs, salt and pepper, ketchup, things to play with, before they just start making a mess. So we gave them little cups of water with the seal. They're spilling that all over the place. They're throwing shit around. It's like, man, I'm like, lady, can't you see we got 3 kids here? We got 5 kids to feed. You need to hurry up, lady.
Babies.
And then, but the breakfast was good, so we had that fun. But today, man, we had a milestone where my man Crew rode his bike without training wheels.
Oh, nice.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So we were earlier, like for the maybe last 2 weeks, we've been just riding around the neighborhood, and there's this tree that has a rope with a little piece of wood where you can swing, like sit on and swing. So that's kind of been our destination. Like we just found it on the whim. I was on his little razor scooter and he's on his bike with training wheels. So we'd ride around before he went to school, and it was just fun, just cool like dad son time. So we played there on the rope, swing and everything, and then so after he got used to the bike again, I'm like, let's use the Strider, the bike without the pedals, where so you can learn balance. So I was having him go down.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was having him go down driveways on that little bike so he could learn his balance. It was funny. He's going down the hill, but he's got his legs spread up in the air, like, you know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, they were like wings, exactly. I'm like, whatever helps you get your balance, right? So we started doing that. So I'm like, you know what? Let's try. Amy's just like, hey, let's try without training wheels. I'm like, all right. First time he was kind of scared. He kept falling off. But I grabbed the back of the seat. I'm thinking I'm going to be running with him for a while. I let go. Took a turn by himself. Rode for a while. I'm like, holy shit.
Nice.
Fell a couple times, but didn't get nervous. And then next thing I know, he's going fucking by himself. He's going around doing 8s and circles. And I'm like, what the hell? I was like, it was awesome. Yeah, I got video of it on my phone. I'll have to post it. But it was awesome, And then like 30 minutes later, he's doing Papa Wheelies. I'm like, all right, take it easy now. Slow down. Slow down. Hey, Next thing we jumping off ramps and shit, doing tricks.
Yeah, no shit.
He's gonna live up to his name, Crew Jones. So I'm a proud dad. I thought that was awesome. I'm like, because he learned swimming really quick. He was really good at swimming. So I was just like, oh man, this is a little milestone right here. Let's get the training wheels off, and he got them off, man. So it's cool. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. And then I was tripping out a couple nights ago. Oh, like last night. It was up till midnight, man. We were playing DuckTales on 360. You guys remember the Nintendo version on Capcom? Capcom's DuckTales on NES? Well, they recently came out with a remastered version of it. So got all these really cool graphics, and it's on 360. So I got it for us to play. And I'm over here. So after he went to bed, I'm over here like a fucking asshole, like a little fucking kid, like the old school, trying to beat this fucking level because I'm getting frustrated. I'm like, now I can't sleep because I got to beat this level, Me being, just fucking. I'm like, oh, I ain't gonna let this. It's on easy. I'm dying over here. You know what I mean? I'm like, I ain't going to bed until I beat this fucking level. And the shit they made, it's just. You had to do like things. You forget how repetitive things were back in the day, right? On NES, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Only certain lives, and you had to avoid all these obstacles. Like there's like this swarm of bats, and you can only stand in a certain spot where they'd all come down. You wouldn't get hit. So there was that. Then there's this huge, fucking Dracula duck guy that slams his face down. You got to avoid that. And then there's a dragon that shoots. So it was just that, but like 10 times, like over and over again. It's like, I'm like, dude, by the time I get to the end, I have like no health, But I'm like, damn, if I ain't fucking beating this level and going to bed, dude, because I'm not going to be able to go to bed. But it was just cool, man, just playing. I was tripping out one day. I'm sitting there on the couch playing. I look over, we're playing, because I also got a SpongeBob game for PS3, and there's 2 players. I'm looking over there, and I'm like, look at him, man. I'm like, I'm playing with my seed. Dude, I'm playing with my son. It's the greatest
Yeah,
thing.
that
It's
is
like,
cool.
dude, you know what I mean? Like, when we're kids, we're not, ever thinking that. But like when you're older, you're like, man, I wonder if, if I'll ever be playing with my kid, And I'm like, and there I am, fucking sitting there playing, and he's over there, like, hey, he's playing the game. He's like, what button is it? I gotta like tell him, the color. Sometimes I can tell him the designs, X, square, and he gets it.
Right.
Because with 360, it's the colors, If I say the letters, he won't get it. I say the colors, it's right away, Like if I tell you where's green, Tony, you'll know exactly where it is, right?
Shit, I haven't played the Xbox controller in a long time.
Man.
Green's got to be the bottom.
There
Red's
you go.
the right, blue's left, and yellow's top.
That's see,
Yeah.
but you don't forget. See,
It's true.
It's like riding a bike. See, bringing it
This
back.
took
to
me a
riding
while. I had
bike.
to, go into the archives.
But there it is. See, that's how wonderful. Yeah. See, so yeah, that was my weekend. So what else? Let's see. So that's it. So tonight, what do we got going on tonight, Tony?
What do we got going on tonight? Let's see. Well, we got our standard show. We're gonna go through some birthdays, some box office weekend, and then we're gonna review the homework assigned by Chris, The Power of One, the extra credit assigned by Amy, The Wedding Singer. We'll go over some upcoming DVDs, and then we'll be out.
That's right. So really quick, now that I can open up another window, we're gonna be playing a new game tonight.
Oh well, shit. I don't have music.
No. You don't need new music. It goes a little something like this. It's Harley's and Tony's job to review the homework and make it so enticing, so exciting that makes me want to go watch it because I unfortunately did not have time to watch it.
No, it's our job to tell you if you should watch it or not.
What's that?
It's our
What'd you
job
say?
to tell you. Well, I guess not you.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Can't
Hey,
hear you,
Robert.
Harley.
Robert's in the house. Good evening. What are you, fucking Dracula? Good evening. Oh, my text is small. Here we go.
Nope.
We lost Harley audio?
Yep.
Oh, boy.
This is him trying to entice you into watching the homework.
Yeah, it's not working, Harley.
Just can't say anything about it.
It's not working.
You don't have anything nice to say.
Exactly. So he's gonna lose. He's gonna lose on the birthday. So why don't you go real
Hear
quick,
me
Tony?
now?
Let's see if
There
we
you
can
are.
do it before
There
his
you
audio. Damn it! What happened?
I don't know.
My mic. You know what?
Sometimes-
It's not. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not the microphone. It's the USB port on the motherboard.
Mm.
Oh, yeah. I've had that. I've broken
Because
both of my front ports.
Really?
Well, the
How?
front port is the one that works. The one on the back is the one who's failing,
Oh, that sucks.
like intermittently.
Could be loose or it could be dirty.
That's what
Yeah,
she
it
said.
could very well be. It could very well be dirty.
I mean, your dirty ports.
Yeah, I'll have to take it up and blow it out real good. Because I've plugged it in the front and I haven't had any problems with it now that I think of it.
Well, we are talking about USB cables, right?
Yeah,
And
Are we?
computers. Oh, okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Universal serial bus.
Yeah, exactly. We're doing porn titles. What's going on?
All right. So are we ready for birthdays? Are they ain't dead yet?
Hit it. There you go. You hear how he says it too? Did you hear how he said it? Sounded like real tired. He's like, too old for this shit. Sounded real tired.
Sounded old.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. Speaking of old, no, I'm just kidding. How about we go with Miss Linda Fiorentino?
Ooh, Linda Fiorentino.
Yes. Let's see. She is famous for making my computer slow.
Wasn't she in Men in Black? Wasn't that her?
Oh, let's see.
Is that her? Because I always had a thing for her.
You're right. You're right.
I mean, that bitch is ugly.
She's in the first Men in Black, and she was in The Last Seduction in '94, Dogma in
Yeah.
1999, and After Hours in 1985.
Right,
There's always
Dogma. That's
a
right.
that I like.
And in Men in Black, was she like the partner? Or...
No, she was in Men in Black 2. She was the partner. In one, she was the mortician. Or in the
yeah,
morgue.
yeah.
That's
The
right.
Morgue,
quirky one?
There you go.
Yeah, she was quirky.
Yeah.
She was always messing with dead bodies.
That's right.
Curious about aliens. Yeah.
Not your typical beauty or anything like that.
Right.
The girl next door look. 38, and I would hit it.
Wow. All right. I'm 46, and I'd hit it.
All right. You guys typing it in, or because DJ Pink's in the house? Hello, DJ Pink. Welcome.
Oh, hey, DJ Pink, how are you?
Yo.
It's been a while.
All right, I'll type it in. 48.
She said 42 and killing
Yeah.
because she's never heard of her. She says. MCP 46 and he's hitting it. 40 and hitting it. Why are you guys using your hitting it's?
Didn't Harley say 38?
No. Oh, maybe I did. Oh,
Oh.
yeah. I'm sorry. You're right. I did say 38. Which she's not that young.
Harley, if you were a villain, how would you twist your mustache?
Very carefully with little tweezers.
He needs to draw it in. Rob says 51 and she is dead. All right.
And we got somebody, Joshua, in the house, too.
48.
Wow, yeah, and he's
Dead.
48 and dead.
All right, here we go. Welcome, Joshua. Harley, don't be cruel. I don't.
Welcome, Joshua. Thank you for joining the Bad Boys podcast.
Oh, we got to be a dick about it. She is 56 years old. 56. 56
Damn.
years old. Anybody close?
And she's dead.
Rob straight killed her.
Killed that bitch.
Well, you won. Congratulations, Answer. How about we go with Brittany Snow? Brittany Snow. That name sound familiar, guys? Brittany Snow?
Yeah.
She was in a movie called Pitch Perfect, John Tucker Must Die, Hairspray, and Guiding Light, and she is currently in pre-production with Pitch Perfect 2.
She's 29, and I'll marry her.
And she's pretty smoking hot too. Tony's gonna look up a picture.
I'm gonna go 28, and she's dead.
All right.
You can't just kill everybody.
Oh, I know. What are you doing, fool?
He's going 51 dead, and then now he's saying 27 dead.
Who is?
KNRNFM.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, Rob, you gotta
You
pick.
used up your kill.
You already
you
used
gotta
the kill.
fuck,
You can't-
marry,
you can't
and kill. You cold-blooded son of a bitch, just trying to kill everybody.
Tony, the police over here, man. Like laying the law
He said,
down.
okay, fine. I'll
Patrolling.
marry her.
See, now you missed. Yeah. Oh, he's all pissed off. That's because Pink's in the house. That's why he don't want to get in trouble.
Just 'cause the wife-
He's smart man right there. See, just because the wife is in the room, exactly. He's a smart man. 27 marrying, Joshua 28 dead, 27 and she's dead. Dubcast 20. So they got two 28s. MCP 29 marrying, 27 28. All right, here we go. You guys ready? 28. She is 28.
Ooh, someone got it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Now since we have a tie, we got to rock paper scissors it. So ready? On the count of 3, you guys have to write rock paper or scissors. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. This is between Harley and Joshua. Go.
Scissors.
You got scissors?
Yeah,
That's
like
a
her-
type. Oh, Josh said rock.
he
Gotcha.
got me.
Oh,
So,
1-1.
Is she dead either way?
Yeah, I guess, yeah, because Joshua. Yeah, Joshua killed. No,
This is
wait.
who you killed. This is who
Yeah,
you...
Joshua 28 dead. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there you go. See, boom. There you go. That's
Is
how
there
you
a
kill
reason why
Joshua.
I can't see her face, Tony. I have just there. You go. Lower it down so I can see her face. Okay.
Right,
Thank you.
well, that's who you just killed. See, can you believe that? And lastly, we got.
I was hoping I was gonna get some rich white guy that I could marry and get his money.
Yeah. Well, how about Oscar Isaac? Remember him from Drive?
Oh, I know.
He
Fuck,
was
I know
Stanford?
exactly what it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Inside Llewellyn Davis.
Yeah.
He was in Harley.
yeah.
He was in Tony's favorite movie of all
Jeez.
time, Sucker Punch,
I'm
and he was in Robin Hood.
I'm gonna go 38 with him. I don't think he's much older than we are. And
40.
I gotta marry.
I'm just laughing at Tony doesn't know who he is. After he watches Sucker
For
Punch
Isaac,
like
I have
every
no
day. You remember the guy that run the fucking place? He has a real mustache, Tony. You see, I don't know.
He's in The Departed.
Oh,
Who?
yeah. Okay, that guy.
Yeah.
The fucking nitwit nephew. Oh wait, is that him? Yeah, that's him.
What? I don't
No,
remember.
that's
I
not
remember.
him.
No.
No, I'm thinking of somebody else.
Yeah.
I mean, I know who Oscar Wilde is. He's the guy from Drive. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Josh.
Who's-
Oh, Josh said who? He couldn't hear me. Yeah. Oscar Isaac. He said the latest movie he did was Inside Llewellyn Davis. Yeah. Sucker Punch. He was in Drive. 38 married, 42 married, 40 dead, 42 dead, 45 dead. All right, here we go. Wait, Josh, you already killed somebody. You got to marry him.
Kevin Corrigan.
All right, he is 34 years old. Young guy. Young guy.
Damn.
Who got it? Who got it? Who got it? Harley's looks like the closest. There he is. Dude, my name's Standard. What? You know what your mom said the first time she met me? She said, "If you're Standard, I want to know who the." Hey, thank you. Damn, Tony remembers. Good job, Tony.
Yeah, I tried to use that once. It didn't work.
Give yourself a round of applause. So there he is, Oscar. Yep, there he is. Well,
Oh,
then
shit.
you got to.
I don't know where my round of applause is. Hang on.
Oh boy, I'll give yourself some coins. There you go. You got the first one right? Yes.
I didn't get it. I didn't get anything.
Oh, so it's just 3 points. Everybody won except for Harley.
I got Oscar Isaac, didn't you say?
Yeah, you got that one.
Oh, well, see, that's good.
Wait, why am I celebrating Tony?
I don't know.
Oh, because he said the line from Drive. That's why. Tony,
Oh.
you're confusing me, man. You're confusing me. Harley got a point. Rob's got a point. Who else has a point? Joshua had a point. All right, you guys got to duke it out in this again. Yeah, but did you rock paper scissors the tiebreaker? Oh yeah, that's right. Well, Harley only got 1 point. Joshua. Wait, so Joshua won. Yeah, that's right. Thought yes. I'm glad someone's paying attention, Rob. Thank you. Ooh. Well, congratulations, Joshua. There you go. Come on
There you
in
go.
and just fucking kicking ass and taking names. How you like that, Harley?
Kicking shit.
You hate losing in this game. You hate it.
And I hate fucking guests on the podcast and the people in the chat.
How do you like that? How do you like them apples? Well, now that we'll
Fucking Andy's a fucking sore winner. Look at that shit.
what?
All gracious and shit.
He's done. He's spent. He came in and conquered, and he's out. I'm dropping the sword.
Is this the same guy that I insulted some
Later,
weeks ago?
bitch. Probably. Why don't you ask him nicely again? Why don't you?
Remember
insult-
that time I was like,
Oh no, we
Bob,
remember.
Who the fuck is Bob?
Jesus. Well, we're gonna send it over to you, Harley, and why don't you tell us what's going on?
So, let me see if I should catch you up on anything.
It's been a while.
Yeah, we skipped last week. Number 5 is Son of God. I have no idea what that is. Oh, it's just some religious movie.
I'm gonna guess it's something. I'm gonna guess. It's a wild guess, not Harley.
No, I don't think that's much of a stretch.
Okay. So you know where I'm going with that?
Yeah. I think it's a movie about Jesus. Sweet Jesus!
Sweet Jesus. Lord
Anyways, Son of
Jesus.
God, it made $10 million for a grand total of 41.4, and the budget was unlimited.
What?
I'll say.
Oh.
Yeah. God paid for the budget. Number 4 is last week's number 3. Finally slipped out. The Lego Movie made $11 million, but it grossed $224 on a $60 million budget. That's huge. It's made a shit ton of money. Last week's number 1 slipped to number 3. Non-Stop. It was that Liam Neeson movie. Yeah. So I don't know what he made last week, but this week he made $15.3 million. I guess you could do the math because, well, no, you can't. Total, it made 52.1. So that's not bad for two weeks. And then, so number 2 was a first film or opening film, Mr. Peabody and Sherman.
Yeah.
Oh, it's an
That's an
animated film.
Yeah, that's that old cartoon that got revamped.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with it. So it made $32.5 million. So I'm thinking we're starting to see springtime money. back in the box office.
Mm.
You know
Springtime
that
money? What do you mean springtime money?
that winter where people stop going to the movies? Because we're seeing, I mean, the #1 film, Rise of an Empire, the 300 sequel, opened at $45 million. That's big money, you know? So, I mean, obviously the first one is highly regarded, but this one is like not connected in any way. Like, there's none of the actors, none of the, it's not the same director, obviously.
Which one?
So it was kind of a gamble, the 300, Rise of an Empire.
Oh, is it Lena? I thought Lena Headey was in it. Maybe she's
Oh,
in
is
it.
she?
Yeah.
I don't see her in the list.
Pretty
but
sure
it's
it's
quite
on a
possible.
preview.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite possible. But I mean, she's a supporting character. You
As
know
long
what
as
I
it's as long as it's historically accurate, that's all I care about.
mean? Yeah, exactly. So, Peabody and Sherman made 32. Rise of an Empire made 45. Both of those, that's pretty good money. So, and you know, we're in March, so I think the studios they start to see more money. So, both weren't cheap. Mr. Peabody and Sherman cost $145 million, and 300 Rise of an Empire cost 110. But with that kind of opening, I haven't heard any reviews of them, so I don't know. But that's,
Let me ask you guys this: we're all huge fans of 300, right?
yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's a lot of fun.
And then do you guys have any interest in seeing this one?
Yeah, I'll see it eventually. I'm not gonna go out to the theater and see it.
Yeah. What about you, Tony?
I heard about the sex scene, so I'm taking
Yeah.
the girl.
Yeah.
This guy.
Yeah, same here. But what I'm saying is like, you think it took too long for this one to come out? Like it's, you know what I mean?
The
Like,
hype from the first one died
Right.
You
down.
could argue that. Yeah, you could certainly argue because the first one's not like a cult classic or anything like that. It's not. It was successful from day one,
Mhm.
and
Yeah, if you look
Uh,
how much that one made first as opposed to this one.
well, I don't know. The 45 million is pretty fucking good for an opening weekend.
Yeah, but the 300 made 70.
Did it open to 70?
I think so.
Yeah, it opened at 70 million. So
Oh yeah. Question
good
me.
call. And it ended up making a total of 210 domestically, 456 worldwide. So I think they'll still do okay. Opening up at 45 million is good, and
Well,
considering
what season did it open? Spring, fall, winter?
I should be able to tell you. Hold on,
Are we all frozen on the site, or is that just me?
I don't know.
No, we're good. Just you.
It's just you. It opened 126 days, close date July 12th, widest release. Why don't I see? Oh, it's got to be up here. March 9th. So, yeah, the same fucking day.
Whoa, seriously?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. How do you like them
So-
apples?
Yeah, there you go. So, but yeah, fucking 7 years later.
Yeah,
So,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, see?
and I remember seeing it in the theater with you, dumbass.
We did?
Yeah, it was you, me, I think Donaldo and Burns, and there was a bunch of us that went and saw it. I think Aaron was there.
Huh.
I remember there was a bunch of us that went and saw it, and we all went to Alberto's afterwards and started talking about it.
Nice. Did anybody kick the door down when they went into Alberto's like Leonidas did? Kick that dude into the fucking well, 'cause
No,
that's
but
all
I
I
kicked
want.
the black guy down a big hole.
I'm sure so many businesses had to replace their doors
Oh,
that weekend.
sure. Yeah, Tony, that's a damn good
Seriously.
point.
Every time. Next year,
So,
can I take
anyway.
your order? Because tonight we died in hell. Like, sir, why are you yelling? Like, I just want to try to take your order. Like, I'll be right back. I'm going to the bathroom. He just starts yelling. "Ah!" Is your friend going to be okay? Yeah, we just got out of 3.
We just saw fucking. It's funny.
Think about it. I mean, that movie's just, full of badassery. It's, well, I mean, we
Yeah,
reviewed
no,
it,
it's definitely a testosterone driven film for sure. So
About
let's
a,
see.
about a
Okay,
hot minute for Harley to Google.
there you
Drool.
go. So you guys want to know what comes out next Friday?
Next Friday. Sure.
Money, money, money.
Oh, good. You were waiting for him, huh?
Need for Speed.
Oh shit, that's right.
We're
That's
trying to
coming up.
cash in on the Fast and the Furious money,
Yeah, bitch.
and your boy Aaron Paul was on my favorite show of all time, Top Gear.
Oh, okay. The guy
British-
driving around the tracks, right?
Yeah. He's the star in a reasonably priced car, and he of this season and last season, he was the fastest.
Wow.
Really?
He had the top, time, and he was in a right-hand drive car, so he's having to shift with his left hand.
Damn.
So he can drive. So maybe it'll make for a good movie. I don't know. I have a feeling this movie is going to be panned by the critics. Just
Fuck
my
the critics.
opinion. But it looks like it might be fun.
I see cars flying by. I see hot chicks.
Yeah.
I see cars flipping in the air.
Well, you know what he said? Because they talked a little bit about the movie when they interviewed him. He said there's no CG. All the car stunts are all live action.
Well, if you read the chat room there, pal, you would see that Rob just said that.
Oh, there you go.
So
So
green screen, all shots of real cars racing.
yeah. So that's cool.
Awesome.
Yeah,
I
I
love
think
that.
so.
I just want
and
to
then
I just want to see a scene where they're driving real fast and fucking Lord Humongous comes in that big ass car of his. He's like, I'll show you practical effects and start chucking spears at him and shit. That'd be awesome.
yeah.
No?
And then the next one coming out is
Don't you can't tell me that wouldn't be awesome.
Walk of Shame, starring Elizabeth Banks and James Marsden. I think this is a comedy or a romantic comedy. Yeah, comedy. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna think Need for Speed's gonna be the #1 film, and it'll make good money. It'll make high 30s, low 40s kind of thing. I think there's enough. I know we're not gambling, but I'm just kind of predicting anyways.
Need for Speed.
I think there's enough Breaking Bad kids that are also fans of the Fast and the Furious, and so they're gonna go see this movie just hoping they'll hear Aaron Paul say "bitch."
Negative. It ain't gonna happen. It's in his contract.
Oh.
He said it. It's like, ain't no way in hell you're gonna make me say, yeah, bitch.
Yeah, well,
But
guess what
I'm
he
gonna say
did
it.
while he was driving the car in Top Gear?
Did you really?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, Tony, if you can find that,
That's
I want to
awesome.
hear it. I want to hear it. That's
I'm
funny.
on it.
Yeah, because I heard he did a lot of training. So that was actually him driving around in Top Gear, huh?
Yeah, no, he was driving a car around a racetrack, hauling ass.
What kind
I
of
mean,
car?
it's not a sports car. It's it'd be like driving like a Ford Taurus or something like that. It's a
Oh, or
Suzuki Liana or some shit. It's just
like
a
a
cheap,
shitty like contour.
yeah.
or something.
It's a star in a reasonably priced car. So it's just sort of like your middle, housewife car kind of thing. And so the stars, who most of them are car aficionados,
Yeah.
they can drive the shit out of the car and not risk killing themselves.
You know who else is in Need for Speed?
No, I'm not familiar.
Dominic Cooper.
Oh,
Remember we all dug him in Doubles Double.
yeah.
Remember he played Saddam Hussein.
Yeah.
Remember Tony?
Yeah.
That was a live podcast we did, all three in the same room. We reviewed that. movie.
How long ago was that? That was 3
We
years
was-
ago.
I was fucked up though.
Oh, were you drunk as hell?
We got it on video.
Drunk as hell, but no throwing up.
Throwing up halfway home when my pager keeps blowing up.
Still blowing up.
Went to Fatburger that night too, Harley. 2 in the
I hear.
Yeah, so Need for Speed, right? Everybody's got Need for Speed, right? I want to check that out.
Yeah. There's
It looks
enough
fun.
kids that are gonna go see it because of the video game reference. So,
But it has nothing to do with the video game, right? Just a title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the video game I don't think ever had a central plot line. I don't think there was ever.
a lot.
And did you ever read the plot line to the movie? It's bad. I mean, it is so out of fucking thin air. Here, I'll read it to you.
I was gonna say you gotta tell us.
Oh yeah, it's so cheesy. Fresh from prison, a street racer who was framed by a wealthy business associate
Sold.
joins a cross-country race with revenge in mind. His ex-partner, learning of the plan, places a massive bounty on his head as the race begins. So it's like Death Race 2000 meets the Gumball Rally or some shit. It sounds fucking terrible. And if you if you watch the trailer, they try to ham up the drama to the max.
Dude.
He's
He had me at the.
he's He's like, watch the trailer. It's so fucking cheesy, man.
Yeah,
It
dude,
just-
revenge with fucking cars, dude. Come on, how do you not? Dude, you're a man, Harley. I think you're a
No,
man.
no, I'm excited to see the movie. I'm not gonna give the theater my money to see this. Like this will be a straight to Blu-ray for me. You know, I'll wait.
All right.
Although look, it's got an 8.2 on IMDb.
Boom.
706 viewers.
Because they
The
got
director
the
Scott Wow. Oh, he was the guy who directed that Act of Valor movie. Oh no, he's not. Never mind.
I
Oh,
think
no,
I
he
got
was an actor.
Oh my
Wait.
God. This fucking guy.
Yeah,
He's
no,
a-
he was director of Act of Valor.
All right, Tony. What do you think? You want to see it? What's your thoughts on Need for Speed? Okay. All right.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, let's see. Does he drop it?
Oh, he's gonna give us the.
Let's see. Big ass helmet. See, he even looks like Road Warrior style.
You catch it?
I didn't hear it.
He just
No, I
said
didn't.
bitch.
Okay. Nice. Yeah. See. Yeah, Harley. Tony, what's your take on Need for Speed?
I'll watch it just because I.
Wow, I couldn't have said it better myself.
couldn't-
There we go.
Woo!
That's gonna be on the
Tony, you
poster right there.
should
That's gonna
podcast.
that's gonna be on the poster of the movie.
It's just
You want to see Need for Speed? Tony
Dude,
Villanueva, Bad Boys
not-
Podcast says.
Not.
Yeah, I'll watch it. I just won't go to the theater for it.
Okay. Right on. Nice. Well, there you go. Yeah, I can. Hey, Denali, you listening? You want to go? Let's go. I'm sure Denali's it. He'll check it out. He can tell us. So cool. Yeah. So Need for Speed, I'd say it makes about 35, 38 million.
Yeah,
no,
I think that-
these fucking car movies, they do good. Like you said, he's still hot from Breaking Bad. Maybe I'm gonna go 52. I'll go 52 million.
I
It's
mean,
pretty
what did
hot.
the last? What did the last?
But nothing else is out right now. People, I mean, if you look at the
Certainly
facts,
not for this demographic. You know, you got, the 300 rise. But that's more of a
but
violence.
dude, but motherfuckers risking their lives doing practical effects, no CG.
yeah, no, I mean
That
that's
alone,
awesome.
you being a car enthusiast, you should go see it and support it.
Yeah.
Support your local stunt driver. You're a crazy man. You ever seen the outtakes on fucking Mad Max? You see them fools fucking damn near dying?
No, I never did see any of the making of Mad Max.
Should. 47 million, Rob says.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
I say 52.
I wonder if I could get that on YouTube or something.
Let's see. What do you got, MCP? What you got? You got the Need for Speed? Or are you on speed right now?
I got the need for speed. Name that movie.
Yeah, you know that movie, Tony? Look at this guy. You fucking deaf?
I'm writing down all the
Oh,
all
gotcha.
the
Josh,
guesses.
okay, Josh says 58 mil.
58.
Rob says Aaron was on the Graham Norton show last night talking about it. That's cool. Yeah, Graham Norton. That's a funny show. You ever seen that, Harley? It's on
What's that?
BBC. It's on BBC, British Graham Norton show. It's like a talk show. He
No,
usually
I've never-
it's like 3 celebrities and or 2 and a comedian. It's really lax. They're always like drinking. It's on BBC.
That's cool.
Surprised you don't watch after Top Gear.
Yeah, no, yeah, BBC. Well, I listen to a lot of BBC radio,
Oh, fucking.
but I don't watch any other shows other than Top Gear.
I only listen to BBC Radio 1. F you. Just kidding.
The essential mix. Hey, you want to walk in front of the camera with your underwear on?
What?
Chris isn't up. She's not feeling good. Mazzy got her sick, so she's
Oh.
walking around. She's walking around in her underwear.
Hey,
She
tell,
doesn't want
Chris,
to.
tell Chris she did a good job last week.
Did you hear him?
Thank you.
He said thank you.
Oh.
Her voice is totally gone.
Yeah, I have no voice.
She's got no voice.
Take,
But
yeah,
she,
you take care of her, Harley.
I do. Do I? She said yes.
Wait, Rob says you're an openly gay host and you're funny as shit, Harley. I'm confused.
When did I come out of the closet?
That's what I want to know.
I'm confused.
Were you talking to Rob?
So, anyways, how about them homework? What do we do for the homework?
Talk about it.
Talk about it.
What'd you guys watch?
Yeah, what did you watch? So my lovely significant other picked this one, The Power of One. She's seen this a bunch of times.
More than
and
once?
Yeah. Tony was like, more than once? Oh, she heard it and laughed her ass off.
So the power of twice.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm gonna forewarn Fonzo right now. I think we're gonna have a hard time convincing Fonzo to ever.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't dislike the film. It's not a bad film by any stretch of the means. It tells an interesting story, but there
What's
are
it
certainly
about?
some weaknesses. So
All right, Tony. What's it about? What's the synopsis?
It's an intriguing story
Okay.
of a young English boy
Mhm.
named PK
Okay.
and his passion for changing the world.
Mm-hmm. Is there people driving fast cars?
no,
Shit. Maybe if cars are elephants.
Okay.
and
all
there
right.
ain't nobody riding elephants either.
Oh, that's true.
There's no sex in the champagne room.
How about is there explosions?
There's some fire and there's a little fire and shooting at the end.
All right. Okay. Well, you said gunfire. Okay.
It takes place in South Africa during apartheid, and it's the film basically is sort of a story of segregation, and it really the filmmakers I think were really trying to relate it to a period of civil rights. It takes place during World War II, and you have a lot of strife going on between the British, the original Dutch, and the native South Africans, and you sort of have this. Just you got white people fighting white people, and they all hate the blacks. Kind of.
Hey,
thing.
Stephen Dorff's in it.
Yes, he plays the oldest PK. There's 3 actors playing PK, two younger.
Oh, okay.
It follows PK from birth to about probably 20-ish.
Oh yeah, PK infant, PK age 7.
Yeah, and he's British, and he's growing up in South Africa during this time, and he's the good guy, and he's raised. His family dies. His parents die very early, and he's raised by random sort of different people. One's a doctor who treats him very well and teaches him education and stuff. And then
Morgan Freeman's in it.
Morgan Freeman's a boxer who teaches him how to box, but he spends time in prison. And so it's kind of like it's one of those movies that follows the life of a boy to late teens. There's a love interest towards the end of the film.
But I think the big thing is that he grew up with all the tribes and learning all the languages, so
Yeah.
they would look to him as the myth, the guy who's gonna unite everybody.
Yeah, world peace kind of thing.
Right, the world peace, and it just seems like the movie hinges on, or at least tries to get the message across that all they had was hope, and it's hope that was manufactured out of this myth. But hey,
Yeah.
at least I have something. It just
Yeah.
made it seem. It just painted it to be really dire, so dire that all they had was this white kid who tried to learn how to box as a young kid.
Yeah.
And they were latching onto him for hope. And then the movie kind of follows a boxing type of.
Yeah, no, it definitely does. He gets into boxing at a very young age and follows that career all the way up until the end of the film, essentially.
Right.
Although the last 20 minutes doesn't really deal with boxing, it's just sort of the political part of apartheid. And the screenplay is very straightforward. It was based on a book. The novel, the same name. Hold on, I'll tell you when the book was. Oh, 1989. So I don't know if the book was highly regarded or not, whatnot. The problem with the film is it really the screenplay, the screen time is the actors playing PK, and there's a lot of narration, and it's all like British accents because he's British. Stephen Dorff's not British, although he does the accent fine. But the narration and the dialogue they give the actors to read, their performance is just plain bad. Like it doesn't. I don't feel. I feel bad because I'm like dissing the movie that she loves and she's listening in the other room. But I gotta be honest, baby. I gotta be honest.
Don't be a pussy.
And so the film really relies heavily on feeling sympathy for that main character, PK, you know. And there's some other characters that, you know, like I said, there's a love interest at the end that's not really fleshed out very well. And then there's, you know, I won't spoil it, but there's some tragedy that happens throughout there's a lot of tragedy that happens to the film. I mean, this poor kid, it's like everybody fucking loves is getting knocked off. I mean, it's a heavy film, except for I'm never jerking a tear for this kid. Like it just doesn't feel
There's the
believable.
title of the podcast.
Jerking a tear.
Seriously.
And I would argue nobody's performance is really good. They're all sort of mediocre to passive at best. You get Bond himself playing the bad guy at the end.
Ooh.
So you get fucking Daniel Craig.
He shows up?
Yeah. He's a
spoiler?
bully early in the film. The PK character goes to a boarding house, or not a boarding house, but what was that school?
Is his name PK? Just 2 letters?
No, it's like
it's
Philip.
Yeah.
It's
Peter,
initials.
Philip, whatever.
Oh.
Yeah, so there's a
I mean, that
bully
just
at the.
bugs me. PK. I don't
Yeah.
like that name.
Yeah, no, it's
Well,
not
they
catchy.
explained into the film. They explained in the
Yeah.
narration right away that his mom called him PK. He got the name from his dad, who died like 2 weeks before he was born. But his mom always called his dad PK, so now he's calling him PK.
I think
There
the
it is, and
nanny
they just-
gave him the name. Wasn't it the black nanny that gave him the name PK?
No, it's his mom.
Oh, was it? Oh, okay, my mistake. So, where was I going? Shit. Yeah, Daniel Craig's in it, and he plays the main villain. He's like O'Doyle Rules at the beginning. He's another kid, and he's like this big, like kind of heavy set white kid, you know.
Yeah,
And he's like a Nazi lover kind of thing. And then as he gets older, he's still a Nazi lover. But he's played by Daniel Craig. And he's genuinely bad. I mean, I would say, you know, it's believable. I mean, he's good. And excuse me, Morgan Freeman's good in it. He's not in it a whole lot, but he's good while he is on screen. I would say the best character was the doctor. You know, Tony.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know he was, and I know the actor. You'd recognize his face. You've seen him in other stuff, his supporting stuff. And he's cool. Like he's the one who raises PK for probably the longest time, and teaches him sort of to be a naturalist and plants and stuff like that. But they're in prison. They spend a lot of time in prison together.
Definitely.
Let me ask you, how come? Why is this Chris one of her favorites? Or is this like a go-to movie to watch?
Because it probably has more to do with she is an anthropology major, and she is in love with Africa, and this film takes place in South Africa in apartheid, and it is a civil rights film. It is about civil rights and about equality and about a group, you know, the natives just being
it has nothing to do with you being an African booty scratcher.
I don't know. You'd have to ask her.
Hey, whenever I get to drop African booty scratcher, I'm gonna drop African booty scratcher. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. It's all good. I can't hate. Where did you get African booty scratcher from?
Yeah,
I mean, you've
sorry.
never heard African booty scratcher before.
No, I've never heard that term before.
You've never. Oh, you get out of here.
No.
Did you not have a childhood?
Did I
You
not
never-
have a time?
Yeah. You never said it as a kid. You never heard it. You never saw it in Boys in the Hood.
Oh, is that from Boys in the Hood? No. See, I'm the Menace to Society guy. When it comes
Oh, that's
to,
true. Yeah.
you know, I saw Menace to Society 50 times. You know, I feel sorry for your mama. That's the movie that I remember. I remember, you know, come by around 10:30.
I hear you. No, I hear you. Yeah,
You know what I mean? I only saw like Boys in the Hood like once.
Yeah.
So
That's crazy, dude.
yeah. So anyways, so yeah, the film really, if they can get you by that emotional connection with the characters, you're really going to enjoy the film. Like I said, the screenplay is good, and I would say the book is probably brilliant because you buy the characters. You know, it's the film is about 2 hours long without credits, so they really jam in a lot. This whole kid's life, and so. You know, we try to get a lot. We get 3 different actors. We get the love story. you know. But unfortunately, and I would argue one of the problems is it takes place during apartheid, but apartheid is so fucking complicated. I'm still confused. I still don't know a goddamn thing about apartheid. You know what I mean? Like Tony, like when you watch the movie,
I don't know.
yeah, I'm still like totally confused.
what
What
was
was
apartheid?
going on? Like the British. I mean, you know, I looked up a little
British are
bit
coming?
a couple weeks ago, and what's his name died, Nelson Mandela, and
couldn't
it's
figure out why
like
they didn't. Sorry.
the Dutch. Well, it says something to do with like the Dutch originally took over, and the Dutch started it. And then England came and tried. So it was kind of like this war between Dutch and England. And then obviously the natives were, you know, they were fucked no matter what they did because, you know, they were black and racism was rampant. And so, yeah, but the movie doesn't address that well enough to be clear. It's always kind of like, wait a second, why is the white guy in prison too? And
Yeah,
the
that's-
German's in prison with the British kid. Who the fuck's imprisoning them? I'm like, there's too much of this. What the fuck's going on?
Uh-huh.
And then the whole film relies on falling in love with this little kid, and he's adorable as fuck, and he goes through some serious shit. I mean, you know, without spoiling the film, I mean, he gets pissed on and beat up.
He gets beat
And
on.
they
yeah.
spit on, and they kill his fucking chicken.
Oh man, this
And
movie sounds like a lot of fun.
it's a heavy film, but I'm
But to
never
me-
like
The big thing was, it wasn't necessarily sympathizing with him. It's with the people who had hope in him.
yeah.
You know, there's all these people who were rooting for him, who were supporting him, and they were getting shit on even worse than him.
No, absolutely, absolutely.
You know, that I think that's where the sympathy for me came from, is that this kid, you know, he may have it bad, but he's still white. You know, even once during apartheid, he was the one that was walking on the streets, no problem, and everyone else had to worry. You know,
And at the end, he gets a fucking full ride scholarship to go back to England to go to
right.
fucking
Yeah, he goes and gets into Oxford.
yeah. So yeah, it is kind of it's kind of hard to sympathize with him in a sense,
Right.
Especially being the whole politics of apartheid. I'm still kind of confused on, and so yeah, it's not a bad film, and it's personally, I can't say it's a waste of time because I don't feel bad about watching it. I haven't seen any movies on fucking apartheid, you know, and it's just another, you know, it's kind of like that film with Christian Bale, the World War II film,
Oh yeah, yeah.
where I think he was British when Japan invaded China, Rising Sun or whatever the fuck it was called,
The
where
Golden
it's
Child.
not a yeah, that was a fucking Eddie Murphy movie. This fucking guy. So I kind of put it up with that. The problem is, for most people, this kid's performance is not very good. And when he becomes Steven Dorff, all I see is that douchebag from Blade.
Oh boy, Deacon Frost.
Yeah, all I see is Deacon Frost. You know what I mean? And you have to sympathize with this character the max, and it's tough to do so. So I give it a low buy that for $1.
Tony?
I'd have to agree, because when I finished the film, I was like, "Oh, okay, all right, not too bad." I mean, I at one point I was probably programming halfway through the film, and then I shut it down because I wanted to see what was going on. I was, like I said, I was more invested in the black people and their you know, what they were going through, the whole learning the language and being ostracized into ghettos and whatnot.
Yeah.
And seeing what they had to go through. But at the end of it, it had one of those kind of what the fuck endings that made me kind of go, really? That's where you chose to end it?
Yeah. Well, they don't want. I think I think this was probably edited up quite a bit because for length, they didn't want this movie to run long.
Right.
It'd just be hard to keep people in the seats for 2.5 hours.
Yeah. Well, and what happened is I found myself justifying how they ended it, and so I mean so obviously I had to like it to some degree for me to justify the ending. So yeah, I give it I'm about the same, $1.
I'd buy that for $1.
With that said, Fonzo, I can pretty much guarantee you would give it a waste of time.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. Moving on.
Not even the boxing could redeem it.
Cool. All right. So extra credit. Amy chose The Wedding Singer. When was the last time you guys saw The Wedding Singer?
It's been years,
At least, yeah.
and the thing with The Wedding Singer is the last time I saw it, I wasn't burned out on Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
And so all this time has gone by where I was like, man, I don't want to watch a fucking Adam Sandler film.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Uh-huh.
it was hard for me to put it on, but I knew it'd be short. And Drew Barrymore so goddamn pretty, and with that one crooked ass tooth. So yeah, I watched it during the week earlier, and it's kind of what I remember.
That holds up for you?
Wasn't this Amy's pick, right?
Yeah.
Does she love the shit out of this film?
Yeah, she does. Yeah.
Interesting.
It's very sweet, very endearing. I love the '80s music. I love the '80s feel. Like you tell, they do too.
Oh shit! I left this on the screen.
What's that?
I left Armin whatever Stahl on the screen.
Oh, the German actor.
Yeah, the professor guy.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Yeah, they. Yeah, it still holds up, man. I think it's hilarious. I mean, it's like you say, it was in his peak where we weren't tired of him yet. You know, he was doing no wrong. Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore. You know.
Yeah.
He's rocking that mullet. You got the zany characters. You got they were cones. You got a chauffeur driver the pal that shows up in all his movies.
Yeah. He's got all the people playing the cameos.
Yeah, you got Julia Gulia. She's gonna get married to that homeboy. And
Oh yeah, this was after Big Daddy
okay, yeah. See, so
and Water, and that right then I was starting to get burned out.
okay,
Yeah.
right at this point right here.
Yeah, right after this, like Dirty, he's Water Boy. I was like, it's all right. Big
Yeah.
Daddy, I was like, it's all right. Little Nicky, not so good. The Animal, woo.
Oh,
And then he redeemed himself with Punch Drunk Love, but then
Yeah.
he just started banging out shit like Mr. Deeds.
yeah. Oh, but yeah, like you said, Drew Barrymore's so cute in it too. You can't help.
Yeah,
Oh.
she's like unrealistically cute.
What?
Like that human being doesn't exist. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. See, Rob loves it. He said it's his best movie. You know.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
I think he's saying Happy Madison is the best movie,
Oh,
right?
I know. Happy Madison is his production company. Yeah. Now you saying Happy Gilmore.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I think that's his best movie. He's watching Walking Dead. He can't be disturbed. He's multitasking over there.
He's watching Walking Dead on his webcam.
Yeah. Yeah. Look at him. He's going back and forth. Look at him. Ah! Zombies. Well, yeah. I just there's so many classic lines in it too. I think
Sure.
that song too at the end when he's singing to her, fucking Billy Idol's there too. They just did a interview together. They were on Fallon, and they sang a song together, and he kind of breaks into that song, and she gets like emotional like right away. I mean, it's,
Whoa.
yeah,
I'm
it's
confused.
on Jimmy Fallon. Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore were on, and
they were
they did
together,
interview.
right.
Yeah, because they've done like 3 movies together where they played the couples.
Yeah.
And it's funny, Jimmy Fallon did too. He made a movie with her, and she was like the love interest. So it's like he's like they kind of joke like every 10 years, you know, you'll play my wife or play girlfriend, like 51st dates, right? They were together 51st dates. When it's
Right,
like,
yeah.
they can't relive that magic they had in the first one, just because it's like they're just as friends. Like he's going as a friend to her wedding, but like you can tell they're a better match than they are with Homeboy, who has to get drunk, and he just doesn't give her the aisle seat, right? She wants the aisle seat, or he always takes it, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, he has the window because the little fucking carts go by and hit her in the elbow, and it hits her in the elbow.
It hits her in the elbow. Yeah.
Yeah. And then the dude from I don't know if it's his brother-in-law or whatever that he's living with. I just remember him as the dude that gets frozen in Goodfellas. When he gets whacked, he's just fucking frozen with the fur coat that he bought his chick. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, you're talking about wedding singer again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy with the helmet hair.
Yeah. Hellboy.
The Darth Vader helmet hair. Yeah.
Yeah. Homeboy is
That was the guy that almost made Lainey just leave the room. She's like, I can't stand that guy's eyebrows.
Oh yeah, it's distracting.
yeah. Well, then she could probably watch American Pie with Jim's dad.
Right?
And you got the old lady with the fucking
Meatballs.
yeah, the meatballs.
Yeah, Amy still
Meatballs.
quotes that whenever we was like, "That's a good meatball," because she has them eat them right there. Yo, oh, remember how
Eat it
big
so I can
she
see
was?
your reaction.
Hey, is this
Exactly.
bitch still alive?
Remember how big she became after she did the Rapper's Delight song in that movie?
Yeah,
like,
yeah. I said
like
a
if
hip.
YouTube-
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
if YouTube was around, that'd be such a viral hit. That would have been, that clip would have been.
Swore I saw. She's alive. The bitch is alive.
Alive.
It might be
ain't
alive.
dead
The bitch
yet.
is alive.
She's
Yeah, she ain't
100
dead
years
yet.
old, but she ain't dead yet.
Exactly. Her and Hal Holbrook should get together.
1913.
That
Really?
bitch is 100 years old.
100
dude.
years old.
Yeah. She can't
Whoa.
be. That is amazing.
And she's still making films.
That's awesome. Good for her.
Yeah,
Good for her. What's
Shout-
her name?
This podcast is out to Ellen Albertini Dow.
Yes. Shout out
Hold
to
it
her.
down for the
For the
Centurion.
1913. Coming at you for the 1913, y'all. Wow. That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Good for her, man. That's amazing. See, we should all eat a meatball.
102 credits.
Damn.
God damn. And she ain't even a porn star.
She got more. Seriously.
That you know of.
That you know of. No, what
Hey-o.
Tony would have known.
Tony's gonna find that shit. He's gonna Google her and fucking find some. She was naked
Tony
in
saw-
this.
It's
movie.
gonna be
She was
a
in the Wedding
silent
Banger.
porn.
She was in the Wedding Banger.
There you go.
Yeah. See. So yeah, and then the Arquette, the guy that wanted to be a chick who fucking plays the boy George and he keeps playing the same song.
Oh, I know.
Funny.
Do you really wanna hurt me? That shit's so fucking.
What about
funny.
drunk? What about drunk Steve Buscemi too?
Oh yeah, he's awesome.
You know.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of like really good, memorable, funny stuff. It's not like laugh out loud, like oh fuck, that's hilarious. And everybody's like performance is like they're reading cue cards. You know what I mean? The
What?
movie never feels realistic to me. You know what I mean?
No,
It
I
all-
don't think it's supposed to be.
Yeah,
I think-
I know. It's
And
yeah.
I had to explain this to Lane to convince her to keep watching the film. Actually,
Oh,
because
like,
she's
Lane-
so
Lane-
young. She can't. Yeah, that's funny.
see, movies at this era were
Yeah,
just kind of just playing around, and they were just kind of filming for the next punchline. They weren't
Yeah.
trying to make epic stories. They weren't trying to be, an Inception or something like that. No, they were just having fun, putting
Fun.
shit on film, and just
Making
trying to get
money.
to the next punchline. Get to the next
Yeah,
punchline.
yeah.
Get to the next joke. Everything is a setup for another joke. Once I established that, then we could enjoy the film.
yeah. And
You know-
you just have so much. Drew Barrymore is so fucking adorable in this film. Like, if it was anybody else besides Drew Barrymore, this film would not be what it is today. I mean, when she's on the screen, you're just all, oh, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's just like the
She's so
sweetest
nice.
girl
Yeah,
next
exactly.
door. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's just too
And
nice.
you're like- and
Like I
she's with
said,
a-
she's unrealistically nice.
And she's with a jerk, and you don't want her to be with him. You're like, no, you got to
Yeah,
be with
yeah,
that. You know, yeah. And
And Adam Sandler is still charming in that period. We still love him. He's still and his character is written to be charming and a little naive.
well,
but-
and he gets shitted on by his chick. His chick cheats
oh
on him.
yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
She's wearing a shirt, and then she wants him back. What does he go?
Yeah.
Linda, like the little kid. Linda, you're a bitch. You know.
Yeah, I
like
wanted to Google that kid. I want to know what that kid
What's
was.
he doing now? It's funny.
Uh-huh.
DJ Pink brought up a funny line too, in the line where she's like, remember in the kissing scene where she says porno tongue, no porno tongue,
No porno
church tongue. You know.
Church.
Oh,
And yeah, Christine Taylor's hot. She's dressing up as like Madonna.
yeah, she's like the town slut kind of thing.
Yeah. They're listening to
Or
Bowie.
what's his name shows up with the Michael Jackson jacket. He's like, that fucking glove, man. What is up?
Oh, dude.
Like,
Oh, so funny.
takes it off. Like,
And they
That's
make
so
fun of him
funny.
too about it. Yeah. Hey, where's Tito? Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. No, that movie would be fun. Yeah, have 80s music.
It is a love story to the 80s, like you brought up before. The music, if you're a fan of the 80s music, you're going to love this.
I don't remember if you remember, Tony. We had that song playing that he sings to her at our wedding.
Oh no way!
Yeah.
Yeah, I barely remember your wedding, man.
Jesus Christ, this guy. Yeah, this guy was all over the place.
Oh,
Yeah,
fucking
I was
fucked up.
everywhere.
Breaking news: Rob's ears just popped. Sorry,
What?
he just wrote his ears just popped. He wanted everyone to know.
All right.
Yeah, this movie still holds up, man. It's funny. I can watch.
No, it does. It does. It's a lot of fun. It's not the kind of movie I'm going to want to watch like all the fucking time. I get burned out on the sort of lack of acting. But every couple years, I could certainly come back to this and enjoy it. So
Absolutely, yeah.
it's, I would certainly give it a very, very high buy that for $1.
I'd buy that for $1.
Is this picture that Rob put up of somebody being pregnant?
That's
Drew.
Drew. Barrymore.
It's Drew Barrymore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And who's standing next to her? Her boyfriend? Husband?
All
right.
Guess so. And Tony?
Yeah, it's $1 for me.
I'd buy that for $1.
I enjoyed it.
So did Lainey like it at the end, or she just still didn't like
You know,
it?
I don't know.
Oh wow.
You know, I didn't. I don't think she did.
Yeah.
I think she could enjoy the jokes individually, but not as a whole.
Rob is giving it his kiss.
He's giving it the Megaforce thumb kiss.
The force thumb kiss.
Nice.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't be a bit surprised if somebody in their early 20s that didn't grow up on Happy Madison films
Right.
didn't enjoy this film. It is
What do you-
music of the 80s. It's
Do you
I
think?
mean, unless you love 80s genre, she wasn't born in the 80s. I mean, it's a hard. Wait, was she born?
Sorry, I just saw the picture. I
Is
didn't
that
refresh.
Goldblum?
Oh, sorry. I know. I did just Goldblum in right there, didn't I?
Yeah.
You seen the picture that fucking Rob put up? Love that. It should be our background. Where's that guy? Is he still alive? Let's get him.
Yeah.
On the podcast. Come on, Rob.
Remember we Googled
Rob,
him.
Get him. Let's interview
We
him.
Googled him, and he was in something not long ago.
That's right. That's right.
Mega Force, right?
Get
Is
him.
that
Yeah. Megaforce. Get him on the Pulse magazine. Interview him, Rob. That'd be awesome. Talk about Megaforce.
Yeah.
We'll interview him. Like, how did you do that? How did you feel? How did you do that scene when you were flying in the air on the motorcycle?
Oh, he's the
He's like, I'm
remember
so
he's the
wasted.
guy from he's the head honcho in Spin City, that sitcom that went for a long time
Oh, okay.
with Michael J. Fox.
Yeah. Hey, so who's got homework this week?
Wait, well, were you a $1 or were you a Slater?
Who?
You.
I already said it. I buy it for $1.
Oh,
I missed playing it.
You crazy bastard.
you crazy bastard.
By the way, the line "African booty scratcher"
Yeah.
was originally from the movie "The Gods Must Be Crazy."
Whoa.
God, I remember that movie when I was a kid.
Yeah.
You see, and you don't remember that line.
I don't remember.
Cuteness. That. So hot. So nobody remembers
yeah,
the homework?
no.
Extra credit?
All right.
Tony,
So
can you help us out? Because the girls ended up getting 2 weeks basically.
we're just gonna
2 weeks.
Shit.
Just open up the Bad Boys podcast and go back.
Yep. We were at Fonzo Tony, so it's gonna be Harley Fonzo.
What do I have?
Homework.
Shit.
I have extra credit?
Yep.
Yeah, buddy. What was I
Yeah,
just thinking about? I was thinking about something. Or we're thinking about that where... Oh, is that him right there? Spin City? That's him?
Yeah, that's him.
Holy shit balls.
Good job, Rob.
Look at that. DJ Pink wants the notebook for extra credit. That's fucking funny. Like, I want to be like, hey, remember me? I was in Megaforce, y'all.
I was in Megaforce, y'all.
That's a badass resume right there, right? I was on Megaforce, bitch.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, by the way, I watched Thor.
Oh, yeah? Extra credit? Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched The Heat.
Uh-oh. Hey, man, you guys didn't talk about it? What the fuck?
Yeah, we
I
didn't
forgot.
have-
I forgot.
Sons of bitches. Go ahead.
We'll do
give-
it. We'll do it at the end of the podcast.
All right, cool. All right, so I'll tell you right now, Wait. Oh, this already passed. Wait, where are we? March 10th? March 11th? Tuesday? Yeah, I missed last week's, dude. DVD releases.
Did you assign homework?
Did I?
No.
No, Harley hasn't.
No, you said I got homework, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm gonna just go real quick on the movies coming out. March 11th, 2014, coming out. Inside Llewellyn Davis, the Coen brothers movie. Then we got Out of the Furnace with Christian Bale, Casey Affleck, Woody Harrelson. The Book Thief. Homefront with Jason Statham. Van Damme and Enemies Closer. Then we got Dark House from the guy that brought you Jeepers Creepers and Saw. The Outsider, starring Jason Patrick. Gunfight the OK Corral. El Dorado, Hatari, The Swimmer with Burt Lancaster, Winnie the Pooh animated movie, Rogue, looks like a TV show. Yeah, so that's coming at you. There you go. So nothing, Harley? Oh shit! Hi, Hart. Charlie Chaplin over there. I have Thor: Dark, but I still haven't seen it. Keep watching. I keep falling asleep.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Fonzo, you saw American Hustle, right?
I did.
And Tony, you saw Ender's Game, right?
Right.
Right.
Try again.
None of y'all saw Saving Mr. Banks.
Correct.
All right, make it that.
Saving Mr. Banks. All right.
Or wait, maybe something else. Hold on.
Oh, wait. Sorry. Don't delete. How you eating your mustache, Charlie? What the hell?
Yeah, it's a little key puller for my. No, I don't fucking give a shit about that.
What do you guys think for extra credit? David Fincher's The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. Did you guys watch that?
I saw it when it came out. I'd be willing to watch it again.
Tony?
I didn't see it. I only saw the original.
Oh,
So
okay.
sure.
Cool. You know what turned out to be a disappointment? What, Rob? The Metallica film. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's right. They had that like pseudo. Well, they had that one kid in from Chronicle. Yeah, he fell asleep.
Oh, wait a
That's
second.
not a good sign.
That's a film I want to see.
What's that?
The black kid's in it. It was a drama. Then I think Michael B. Jordan.
Fruitville
Station. Did anybody see that?
That doesn't even sound familiar.
What's about that real life events? That kid in San Francisco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna make it Fruitville Station, y'all.
You know what I'm saying? Word up. Word up. Word is bond, son.
Yeah, boy.
Straight to dome. What? Yeah, I was thinking of that at work. Somebody on the computer wrote, "Can someone verify not home?" And I saw not home, and I was like, "What? Nobody home." I wanted to say that. I wanted to write that on there so bad. I was like, "No one's gonna get it." Oh, you know what I wanted? Oh, you know what I wanted? I've been wanting to watch for a while, because Dragon Tattoo's kind of long. Let me ask you if you guys want to see Black Dynamite again.
I don't think I ever saw it.
Oh shit! You never saw Black Dynamite?
What? I swear it was a.
I made it homework, right?
I swear you did.
I'm pretty sure I made it homework way back. Tony.
2009.
So
I know.
shit.
I've seen it, and the only reason I would ever watch it is because it was assigned.
Get the fuck out of here.
The 2009 film.
Yeah, with Michael Jai White.
Yeah, I'd never seen this.
Get the Tony.
What?
Come on, look at the archive.
You know I hate
I'm
people.
looking. He was probably sick that day or something.
Maybe.
Black Dynamite, episode 46.
Damn. See?
I never saw it. I missed it. Maybe I wasn't on the podcast or whatever the fuck.
Tony, what do you think, Tony?
I'll find out. I've got blackdynamite.mp3 right here.
Uh-oh.
We can listen to it, see who talks about it. Oh, you know what?
What?
It may have been an extra.
Oh, as in like someone just reviewed it, or?
Yeah, because at this time we only had one homework,
Oh, okay.
and I don't think we had. Let's see. Let me go to episode 45.
I was hoping I had extra credit because I got like 50 movies lined up for extra credit.
I know extra credit's always easy.
Yeah.
Looks like someone talked about Black Dynamite on episode 32, and then someone talked about it on episode 46.
Oh, see, somebody must have seen it afterwards.
So
Yeah.
both must have seen it because I don't remember seeing it.
Fonzo must have seen it, and then I saw it later.
Okay.
Unless I really just sort of watched it and checked out or something like that. But
You would have remembered. You'd remember.
yeah, I'm thinking I would have remembered.
All right, I'm making it Black Dynamite. Fuck yeah.
All right. Fuck yeah, he said.
I tell you, I love that movie.
That's funny.
All right, Fruitvale Station and Black Dynamite.
There it is.
Chalk it up.
So okay, so what'd you think of Thor, Harley?
So if you guys know how I feel about the first film, I can't stand that motherfucker. Like I hate the first film. Like I borderline hate it. It's so.
So what made you
boring.
want to watch the second one?
Because I watch all the Marvel films. You know what I mean? Anna loved it. She loved it. You know, she watches it. You know, it's gonna be in that sort of Avengers mythology. So yeah, I'm gonna watch it. And so I was just expecting this to be a piece of shit. You know what I mean? I was just, you know, and I'm putting it in and I'm watching like 5 minutes. I'm like, yeah, this is what I expected. And you know what? It ain't bad. Like, it's bad shit crazy enough to be fun. Like, the majority of the film takes place in the fictitious land. You know what I mean? I can't even think of the name of it now. You know, Asgard. Is that it? Asgard? Yeah,
Right.
Asgard. And, you know, you got all the returning cast. I can't even... Oh, it's got the worst fucking plot of any movie I think I've ever seen. I mean, it's so, like, ridiculous. Like there's the bad guys that got this, like, liquid... Now, I'm going to, like, make a joke out of this review, even though I'm going to give the movie a buy that for $1. There's, like, these bad guys. They're, like, evil elves, right?
The Dark Elves.
Yeah, the dark elves, right? And they, Fonzo, you saw a couple minutes of it.
Yeah.
And they got this bad shit called ether, right?
Yeah.
I thought that's what you use to cut drugs for. But in this movie, ether is going to end humanity as we know it. And it looks like this floating blood, right? And then somehow...
The same thing that's in Star Trek? The red matter?
Yeah, yes, correct. Yeah, dark matter is ether in this movie. Yeah, exactly. Somehow... What's her name from fucking whatever the fuck movie she's been in?
Ooh, Natalie Portman?
Natalie Portman somehow stumbles and trips and falls on it. And now the dark matter, also known as ether, is attached itself to her.
Mm.
And so now the bad evil elves, they're going to get her and they're going to get the ether out of her, and then they're going to end the world and kill all the Asgardians. And yeah, and
Sounds
we got
totally
this, like,
plausible. I don't understand where you're coming from.
it's fucking insane. And you know what? It doesn't work. The plot is fucking terrible, but the action is fun, and the special effects and all the set decorations. It's just fun to watch. You know, it's sort of like. The you know it's you know I can't even remember what the fucking movie's about, and Loki's charming, and there's a little jokes here and there, and they make reference to New York and the whole Avengers thing,
Right.
and they also make I watched the credit, the thing that you had told me about with the actor that's in the end credit playing the collector.
Uh-huh.
I can't think of his name now either, which I really like.
Benicio del
And,
Toro.
yeah, once you see the movie, that scene makes sense. You understand
Yeah.
it, and so that's kind of cool.
It's all leading up to Guardians of the Galaxy.
It's just batshit enough to be entertaining. You know what I mean? Like, it's not trying to be too serious. Like I said, majority of the film takes place in Asgard. And Thor, you know, we don't have to, like, introduce the characters and get to know them. Their characters are already sort of fleshed out for the most part. And so we can just sort of keep going from one action set piece to the next. And these sort of, like, just kind of like crazy special effects and, you know, crazy set decorations. And, I mean, the end is just so so implausible. It's just so insane. You know what I mean? Like the Avengers was like a Martin Scorsese film compared to this. I mean, like
Jeez.
the flying spaceships and shit like seems fucking real compared to this shit. It's just so ridiculous because it's a far-fetched. It's these 9 worlds and Asgard and their kings or their gods, and he's got a hammer, and so they kind of abandoned the Thor in America or the Thor on Earth thing. I mean, we get a little bit of that. But for the most part, it's just Thor and all his Asgardians fighting each other in Asgard with all these crazy fucking
That sounds cool.
spaceships. Yeah, it does. And so as you it starts out and you're like, oh god, this is just fucking stupid. But then once we sort of once you realize what you're getting, you can just kind of like, popcorn cinema and then just enjoy it for what it is. And there's one kind of cool little plot twist that I was like, oh shit, cool. And then so that kind of kept me interested. So I was never like bored with it, you know.
Yeah.
And it ends up buying $1.
Cool. And Tony, you saw The Heat?
Certainly more entertaining than the first one.
Okay. And Tony, what'd you see?
I saw The Heat,
Yeah.
and it's got. Oh, let me pull it up because I don't
Melissa
remember
McCarthy,
that.
Sandra
I
Bullock.
don't remember the big girl's name.
Melissa McCarthy.
Melissa
Melissa McCarthy, yeah. Sandra Bullock, Melissa McCarthy. You guys watched it, right? Or at least
Yeah, I saw it. I reviewed it on the podcast.
Okay. Yeah. It was all right. I think what I like the most is that it's a comedy. It's got
The
female
buddy cop
leads.
flick.
Buddy cop flick, exactly. But it's got the female leads, but they didn't hold back on people dying. There's people dying in this film. I was expecting this to be like kind of dumbed down, but nope. That's just me and my sexist stereotyping. Yeah, no, this was pretty good. At first, I couldn't like that Sandra Bullock character. She was kind of an arrogant prick.
Yeah. Everybody didn't like her.
But I guess that's the point, you know? The point is to not like her and let her grow on you after she, kind of hits bottom in her career. Well, not in her career, but in how people treat her and, or in that case and whatnot. And, Melissa McCarthy helps bring her, make it real,
Her no-nonsense potty mouth filled
Exactly.
badass.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, they had to throw in certain, gimmicks and jokes like the bar scene and they're dancing around and shit and with a tape on their nose and they're drinking like 3 gallons of alcohol. I mean, like, all right, okay. Yeah, that's just for the comedy.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was all right. I think that the most enjoyable part for me was that they have comedy. It seems like they have decent chemistry, so to keep me interested. The jokes were pretty good. They would call themselves out on stupid shit. Like someone like they pulled a gag of she walks into the bar and starts showing gory pictures from the case, and someone's like, "What are you doing? There's kids around." And she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, what the fuck do you have a kid in a bar for?" Like, thank you for calling that stupid shit out.
Exactly.
So I enjoyed it. Not the greatest, but I'd give it $1.
Cool.
I'd buy that for $1.
Right on, right on. Well, I think that concludes this episode of the Bad Boys Podcast here live on knrnfm.com. Remember to pick up the Pulse magazine. It is out now.
Yeah, for sure.
And thanks for joining us tonight, Pink, Joshua, Rob. Thank you. And we'll be here again next Sunday night, doing it again live, 10 o'clock, knrnfm.com. I've been your host, Fonzo, saying we ride together.
Harley, we die together.
MCP, Bad Boys for Life.